Hello students, welcome back once again. Today we are going to discuss about NCERT solutions for textbook chapter and questions of chapter 5 periodic classification of elements. First question, which of the following statements is not a correct statement about the trends while going from left to right across the periods of periodic table? Here are the options. The elements becomes less metallic in nature. B. The number of valence electrons increases. The atoms lose their electrons more easily. The oxides become more acidic. Children, what is the question? While moving left to right across periodic table, which of the following statement is not a correct statement? So according to the trends, we know that elements become less metallic in nature as we move from left to right, and the number of valence electrons increases, and we also know that the oxides become more acidic. So which is not a correct statement is the atoms lose their electrons more easily. So option C is the correct answer. Next question. Element X forms a chloride with the formula XCl2, which is solid with a high melting point. X would most likely to be in the same group of the periodic table as Na, B magnesium, C aluminium, and D silicon. Answer is magnesium, because magnesium has a valency of 2. When it combines with chlorine, it forms MgCl2. Question number 3. Which element has two shells, both of which are completely filled with electrons? So children, what is the first question is, which element has two shells, both of which are completely filled with the electrons? Answer is neon. Neon has a electronic configuration of 2,8. B part, which element has the electronic configuration 2,8,2? Children, can you guess? So the answer is magnesium. Magnesium has an electronic configuration of 2,8,2. Next, C part, which element has a total of 3 shells with 4 electrons in its valence shell? Answer is silicon. Silicon has 3 shells with 4 electrons in its valence shell. Carbon also has got 4 electrons in its valence shell, but the condition is here there must be 3 shells also and 4 electrons in the valence shell. So 2,8,4, in which 4 electrons comes in the valence shell. Next question is, which element has a total of 2 shells with 3 electrons in its valence shell? Answer is boron, having a 2,3 electronic configuration. Which element has twice as many electrons in its second shell as in its first shell? So the answer is carbon, with an electronic configuration of 2,4. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 4. What property do all elements in the same column of the periodic table as boron have in common? Answer is, elements in the same column or group as boron have valency of 3 and have 3 valence electrons. B part of the question number 4. What property do all elements in the same column of the periodic table as fluorine have in common? Answer is, elements in the same column or group as fluorine form acidic oxides and have 7 electrons in their outermost shells and have a valency of 1. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 5. An atom has electronic configuration 287. What is the atomic number of this element? And to which of the following elements would it be chemically similar? Atomic numbers are given in parenthesis. Nitrogen 7, fluorine 9, phosphorus 15, argon 18. And the answer is, first questions, what is the atomic number of this element is, the atomic number of element, you can add the electronic configuration, you will get 17, and it would be chemically similar to fluorine, because fluorine has an electronic configuration of 27 with the same valency as well as valence electrons. Next question, here we have two groups, group 16 as well as group 17 with some vacant places. Let's see the question. The positions of elements A, B, C in the periodic table are shown below. Question part A is, state A is a metal or non-metal. B part, state whether C is more reactive or less reactive than A. And next question is, will C be a larger or smaller in size than B? And last question is, which type of ion, that is cation or anion, will be formed by the element A? So the answers, let us see. First one, since the valency of group 17 elements is 1 and all these elements accept electrons, thus A is a non-metal. And next answer is, C is less reactive than A because as we move down in a group, reactivity of non-metals increases. And C part, what is the question? Will C be larger or smaller in size than B? C is smaller in size than B because B and C both are related to the same period and the size decreases as one moves from left to right in a period. Final question we had is, which type of ion, cation or anion will be formed by element A? Element A will form anion because it is a non-metal. Let us move on to the next question. Question number 7. Nitrogen having an atomic number 7 and phosphorus having an atomic number 15 belong to group 15 of the periodic table. Write the electronic configuration of these two elements. Which of these will be more electronegative and why? Answer is, electronic configuration of nitrogen is 2,5 and electronic configuration of phosphorus is 2,8,5. Nitrogen will be more electronegative because outermost shell is nearer to nucleus and therefore nucleus will attract electrons more strongly. In a group of periodic table, electron attracting tendency decreases as we move from top to bottom. Next we have question number 8. How does the electronic configuration of an atom relate to its position in the modern periodic table? Answer is, the electronic configuration of an element gives the distribution of electrons in various shells present in the element. The atoms with similar electronic configuration are placed in the same column, hence groups have the same number of valence electrons. Group number can be known by knowing the number of valence electrons. The number of shells present in an element is equal to the period number. Thus, the information of electronic configuration is enough to know the group and period number of an element. Next we have question number 9. In the modern periodic table, calcium having an atomic number 20 is surrounded by elements with the atomic number 12, 19, 21 and 38. Which of these have physical and chemical properties resembling calcium? Answer is electronic configuration of elements with atomic number 12 is 282 and atomic number 19 is 2881 and atomic number 20 is 2882 and atomic number 21 is 2892 and finally we have atomic number 38 281882. Elements with the atomic number 12, that is magnesium, and 38, that is strontium, will have similar physical and chemical properties as element with the atomic number 20, that is calcium, because of the similar electronic configuration. Next we have question number 10. Compare and contrast the arrangement of elements in Mendeleev's periodic table and modern periodic table. Let us make two columns. One side Mendeleev's periodic table and another side let's take a modern periodic table. First point of difference is elements are arranged in order of increasing atomic mass in case of Mendeleev's periodic table, whereas elements are arranged in order of increasing atomic number. In Mendeleev's periodic table, there are 9 vertical columns called groups, whereas in modern periodic table, there are 18 vertical columns called groups. There is no place for noble gases in Mendeleev's periodic table. In modern periodic table, noble gases are placed on the right hand side of the table. There is no place for isotopes in Mendeleev's periodic table, whereas in modern periodic table, isotopes are kept at the same place where their atomic number is same. Transition elements are placed together in group 8 in Mendeleev's periodic table, whereas in modern periodic table, transition elements are placed in the middle of the long period, that is group 3 to group 12. Okay children, this is the difference between Mendeleev's periodic table and modern periodic table. Students, kindly note down these question answers in your notebook and learn them. Thank you and have a nice day.